If n and y are positive integers, and 450y equals n cubed, which of the following must be an integer? Y divided by 3 times 2 squared times 5. Y divided by 3 squared times 2 times 5. Y divided by 3 times 2 squared. Y divided by 3 times 2 times 5 squared. Now the question here is going to be, where do we start? Let's take a look at this n cubed. That's the most important thing right now. We know that n cubed is going to be a number that must be split into 3 identical parts n. And we also know that 450y has to be phrased as n cubed. So in order to do this, we're going to need to factorize 450. Now, for any cube, the prime factorization has to be splittable into... So for any cube, the prime factorization can always be represented as each prime number to the power of 3. So that's what we're going to try to do with 450y. So let's start with 450. We can factorize that. 450 split in 2 is 2, 2, 5. Split in 3, and it might be tempting to use 5 here, but 3 will be better. 3 and 75, and that's 3 and 25, and that's going to be 5 and 5. So we can say that 450y is going to be 2 times 3 squared times 5 squared times y. So if we wanted this to become 2 cubed times 3 cubed times 5 cubed, that would imply that our minimum value of y would then be whatever makes this 2 cubed, so that's going to be 2 squared, whatever makes this 3 cubed, so that's going to be 3 to the 1, and whatever makes that 5 cubed, which is going to make that 5 to the 1. So now that's our minimum value of y. We can go back to the answers. Y min is 3 times 2 squared, so we've got both of those, and 5 to the 1. So y must divide by 3, by 2 squared, and by 5 to the 1. The first statement checks. The second statement, y must be divisible by 3 squared. That's not going to work because we only have 3 to the 1. And the third statement, y must be divisible by 3. That is there. 2 squared will obviously divide by 2, and then 5 squared. So that won't divide. So our answer is going to be B, 1 only. If you found this video useful, the best thing you can do to support the channel is to click like or subscribe on YouTube. And in the top right corner, be sure to check out the 23-page free properties of numbers guide that we have on offer. So if you're having any trouble with those pesky properties of numbers questions, or you're just looking for some interesting GMAT-specific techniques, that guide will sort you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.